If this was the last video I ever made, here's what I'd want to say. We see 75 to 90 years as a long life, but it passes too fast. You blink and your 20s are gone. You scroll for just 5 more minutes and another day comes to an end. You're not waiting for the right time, you're just running out of it. This isn't a go live your best life speech. It's a wake-up call, because if you're a builder, a creator, someone with a vision, you probably feel like you're still in the passenger seat of your own future. Something's got to shift. And here's the truth. You don't need more time. You need to care more about the time you already have. I've seen it too many times. Brilliant, talented people with a fire in their gut. But they've waited for the right moment, the perfect idea, the feeling of being ready. But let me ask you, what is ready, really? Because while they waited, others were moving, imperfectly, uncertainly, but definitely moving. And now those who waited are watching from the sidelines saying, that could have been me. Here's what I realized. The ones who win don't wait for the moment. They make it. They build before it makes sense. They launch while it's still rough. They move like the clock is ticking, because it is. You think there's a later, another chance, a better season, but there's not. The only thing guaranteed is the end. The end of you, the end of this life, the end of your chances to become what you are meant to. You say you'll start next week, next year perhaps, when you feel more confident. But here's the truth. Confidence doesn't come before action. It comes from it. Once Da Vinci said, knowing is not enough. We must apply. Willing is not enough. We must do. Urgency isn't chaos. It's clarity. It's cutting through the noise, choosing what matters and moving with it, not when it's comfortable. And I say that more now than ever, because AI isn't coming. It's here. Businesses are automating faster than anyone expected. I've seen it firsthand working alongside my dad, a business owner, and we're integrating AI into as many systems as possible. Our goal? Automate 45 to 50% of the workload by the end of 2025. Why? Because AI works longer, harder, and often smarter than people can or do. And it's not just businesses. Creators are using AI to turn what used to take weeks into hours. Meanwhile, you're still overthinking your next Instagram post. Listen carefully. AI isn't something we voted on. It's not optional. It's here. It's staying. It's the new electricity. And you can't ban electricity. So no, AI is taking our jobs isn't a battle cry, it's a distraction, because the real question is, how are you using it? How are you integrating it into your product, your workflow, your ideas, your life? Use it to speed up your output so you can slow down your life, because that's the real gift. Leverage. Leverage that buys back your hours, that multiplies your momentum, that lets you focus on what actually matters. Because you won't unlock any of that if you're still clinging to perfection. Your obsession with being perfect, it's just an ego dressed up as a strategy. You say you're afraid of failing, but really, you're afraid of being seen starting small. Let it go, because the ones who break through, they're not chasing praise. They're solving a problem. They're asking, how can I help? Not, how can I look good? And that's the mindset. That's the foundation of a business. Not branding, not aesthetics, not going viral. Service. If you've bounced from idea to idea, doubted yourself, paused too long, you're not broken, you're just filtering. You're just learning what's not for you. But the only way to move forward is through action, and urgency is the ignition. So here's what I'm asking. What if the people around you were gone tomorrow? Not you, them. Would you show up more? Would you finally stop holding back and start helping? This life isn't just short. It's shared, and your value, your real legacy, won't come from how much you do, but how much you help. Stop trying to be the smartest in the room and start being the most useful, the most generous, the most awake. You don't need more time. You just need to stop wasting the time you already have.